Hi guys, I'm here from Craftbox, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to show you how to make a intro using Cinema 4D. So let's go ahead with it. So obviously you need Cinema 4D. There'll be an annotation on the screen now if you don't know how, if you want to crack it, if you don't have Cinema 4D, so click on that and then that'll show you how to get Cinema 4D. But now let's just go on to my editing software and open Cinema 4D. The intro I'm going to show you will be kind of like the Craftbox intro, what you'd have seen, but the one I'm making is for a Craftbox it's got to be a new Craftbox intro I'm working on, but you haven't got a copy of me. So the first thing you start off with, like your home screen and all that. I ain't going to tell you what any of the buttons do, but the first thing to do is click on this. This will sort out your rendering, so make sure on general it's on. Well, I don't want to update it yet. Put on full render. Output, put 1280 by 720, and that will give you HD quality. And then here, just leave that. Then save. Then I always pick AVI movie. Then on file, click on that. Then wherever you want to save it to. And then whatever you want to call the actual file when it's finished. So I'm going to call it Craftbox Creeper. You'll see why in a bit. Goes for a new adventure map with the film. So I just need to make the intro, but I thought maybe we'll show you how to make an intro as well. And yeah, that's all about it. So you cross off that. And now the first thing you want to do to get actual text up is go on MoGraph. Then click on Mo Text. Then at the side here you'll see you can write in there. So type in whatever you want to call it. So mine will be Craftbox. Then underneath it'll be play. So from there, and then I want to move that. Oh, if you click on here, it'll like help you move your screen round. So get that into the middle there. This one here, side to side, so you can view the camera side to side. This one here, I don't know what the hell that one does. But here, where like you click on text and then click on middle, that'll put it in the middle of your actual screen. Then if you want to see what it looks like, you click on this and it'll render it really quick, and that way it looks like, it looks really bad. So click on here, and then normally you have the actual depth. Click on Mo Text. I always put it for about 100 because it makes it more thicker if you look, and it makes it more stand out more. So type in 100, it'll be quicker. There we go. And if I click on the y-axis, I think it should bring up quite a bit. I've got to sort my camera angle out, so what you can do is mess about with it a bit and move that to the side and move that up a little bit more. Zoom out, and I want to make the size of this smaller for me. So you click on height, and the higher you make yours, like it a little bit smaller. So yeah, I guess that's kind of okay for what I want it for. Yep, and then I'm going to add another piece of text, so just ignore this part. And okay, I bet you're wondering, how do you change the font of it? So what you do, where it says font, you click on font, then all these fonts will come up. And if you want to add some fonts, just add them, but I'll show that in a different video. But I've already got a font I want to use, so I want to use the Minecraft font. And let's change the height of that to at least 100. Put that there, like so. Then I want to change the text on this one to my normal one. So you just doodle around with the text or the font, how you want it to look, while I just try and get mine on how I want it to look. And if you render that, it looks okay. It's not the best, but it looks okay. So See like that, I've got a little bit of a code still. We've changed the depth of that creeper quest 1 to 100 as well. And let's see how does that look. If I move that there, render it, and that looks okay, I guess. So let me click on that. And now it's changed these positioned about. You can click on these here, and let me put that in the middle. And you can just move it about by clicking on it. And these are like Y and X axes. If you click on these, that will only move side to side. Click on the blue one, it'll move it. Blue one here. 1 minute, there is a blue one somewhere. I don't even know where it is. But well, anyway, there's a blue one. There should be. I think it might be this part. No, that's down and down. But anyway, to move it backwards and forward for you. And I can't seem to find it. Oh, there it is. So what I want to do is, yeah, that's okay. Now, I bet you're wondering when you render it, it looks a little plain. No colour or anything. So this is where the colouring part comes in. So get it how you want to see it. Then where it says materials at the bottom here, double click it, and then you'll see this little sphere, little circly thing come up. So double click it again, then on colour, tick it if it's not ticked, and pick the colour you want it to be. So because it's going to be this one stuff for like the creeper part, I want it to be the same colour as a creeper. What is not a bright green, it's like a dark kind of weird looking green. Then if you want, you can add a glow to it, but I think outer glow is a little bit strong there, so I'm going to change that to about 200. Then inner glow can go to about 50. There we go. Then you can add a reflection if you want to, but it's up to you, and then you can choose the colour of your reflection. So let's try and get back down to a dark. So that looks okay how it is. So you cross off that, and then just drag it on the piece of text you want it on. I want on the creeper one, and if we render that, that's how it'll look like once it's rendered. So I just need to add a different colour to my craft box one. Got to add the craft box colour to it. So bear with me a second. And yeah, okay. Oh, well there we go. For some reason I was doing the wrong colour. Colour, okay, let's do the craft box colour, glow, 200. And inner glow, let's add 0. Want to make it a little bit stand out, reflection, perfect. And you can actually change the power of the reflection if you want it to, so let's do it on a little bit, about 50. So there's a marker where 50 is. Cross off that and add that one to that one. So when it's rendered, it'll look like that. So nice little glow and everything. And now if you want to add a bottom, like the actual base to it, click on that to make it unrendered. And click on this little cube and go across to plane. Then you see this little plate turns up, and here put as many 9s as you can put in, 999, then on width, and do the same on height. And that's what it should look like. Render it. Oh, render it. And like yours won't look like this because oh my god, sorry about that. Yours won't look like this because my creeper quest is quite low down, but I can sort that out in a bit. But you can add a light to it, and this light here, just click on light and then it, like one should pop up, and this is the light here. So you can add this light anywhere. I normally have it quite out the screen, and let's see how that looks. Whoa, that looks bad. That looks totally bad. Click on light if you want to edit again. And let's add it to... pull it back a bit to about there. Pull it sideways to about there. Lift it up a bit so it's coming out the ground, and that looks okay. You look, it's kind of like, looks like a reflection come off the actual light of the actual creeper, and that's okay. And now once you like sorted out all your settings on how you want it to look, you want to animate it. So down the bottom here where it says frames, I normally add about 250. And then it gives you a little bit more space, and then you don't run out of room. So what you do is click on that and click on camera. Then you see this little green box shows up on the side here, and that'll be like where the camera can see into. It's like the screen. So click on here at the top here, click on camera, then see in camera, then select that. And this is where it starts to get tricky. And now you want to move the actual, how could I pull it, like your actual text or anything to its start position on how you want it to look. So I want mine to look away for a bit. So what you do, once you got it, I'm going to click on 0 and click on the keyframe button. But make sure you always have camera selected when you do this. If not, you don't record anything. So you click on keyframe, you can look, it puts like a little notch in it. Then I'm going to move it up to 30 and move it here, about there. Then keyframe it again. You can do that, then move it up to 60. Move it a little bit more to about there. Keyframe it. Then I'm going to move it to about 75. I want to keep that same frame, but maybe a little bit there. Keyframe that, 'cause I want that to stay so people have a little bit more time to see it. Then I'm going to zoom out a bit, not a lot, and move that to about 105. Oh, did that wrong. Move out that to about 105 there. Then keyframe it again. Then keep on, like, every time like you move it, keyframe it basically. Like, so I don't know what I'm doing there. Then zoom out a little bit more. Keyframe it. And then like, you haven't got to do like my way, but now I want it to zoom, start coming back in, and do that, and then let's move that up to about 50, keyframe, moving again, about 60, no, about 70, keyframe it, and then I'm thinking about making it go through the letter A. I could, so let's move that to about 80, move it to there, zoom it again, move that to 90, move it to there. I think every 30 or 60 frames it's like a second or something like that. Keyframe that. 210. Keyframe that. 220. Keyframe that there. Then basically I've finished. So if I watch it, press play. Let's see how this looks. It zooms out. I'll start zooming in, and hopefully it'll go faster. Perfect. Now what I want to do to get rid of like this extra piece of like part here, you go on to your render setting again, where it says output, from frames per second you click on 0 for the first part, and then on your last frame, mine was 220, I'm going to pull it to, always put in like 10 frames in front of your last frame, so 230 I want it on now. So 230, and that's done. And then all you got to do is click on the middle render button, and there you go, you have it. And there you go, it's rendering it out. So I'll come back once all the frames are done. Look, mine's doing it quite quick because I've got loads of RAM and my CPU is brilliant. So I'll come back once it's complete, and then I'll show you the finished product. So see you in 2. Let me just like pause it. Hi guys, welcome back. And once it's complete like it has here, you click off that. Click off that, you don't want to save it now. Go off Minecraft, go off that. And so where does that take you to? My videos. Go to my videos and I saved it as Craftbox Play Creeper. Craftbox Creeper, that's what I saved it as. It might be a little bit laggy because I am recording it, but it shouldn't be laggy at all. It should be in HD as well. So for some reason it won't have sound in it, so you got to add the sound afterwards. But told you it just lagged a bit then. So here we go. It's lagging because I'm recording, but once you upload it, it'll be perfect, and that's how it'll look like in HD as well. So just to add a sound to it, what I normally do is to pop it onto Camtasia here, find some audio from somewhere, or get my brother to do it, DJ Peanut, and that's it, done it. Render it again, and then there you go, you got it. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to us, we need as many subscribers as possible, and watch out for more tutorials, Minecraft videos, and Battlefield and Call of Duty videos. See you in a bit.